Hey guys, and welcome back to the PlayStation Image Gallery. So, you might see this thing I got right here, a red Nocturne card. I got this while grinding off camera. Looking at it right here, you see that it has the ability to increase the strength of fire-based attacks and costs 20 to equip. Now you might wonder, how did I get this? Well, it's quite simple. If you're fighting Heartless, the last Heartless you defeat in the battle has about a 1% chance to drop their card. If you want 100% completion, you are required to get every single enemy card in the game. That's not a joke. Most of the bosses, they all just drop them. But no, yeah, you just have to defeat every single enemy in the game till they drop their card. As you see, I also did some grinding off screen. And I went up about an hour and 2 levels. Now, I've decided the way I'm going to do things is that I'm going to essentially just sort of speed run through a floor, ignoring most encounters during my episodes, then just go back and sort of redo it a couple of times to get some more experience and enemy drops. I would not recommend doing this. If you are playing the game for your first time, 100% attack literally every single monster you see, and then we'll have some late stage grinding. Trust me, do not do what I'm doing of just ignore everything. I just feel like it'll make a better system for me. Also, I'm wanting to talk about something called deck building and just show how absolutely fucking insane I am about this game. We have one attack slight, sliding dash. Here are the rules. 3 keyblades that are all the same keyblade, whose total is between 10 and 15. And remember, the rules of slight states that when you use a slight, the first card in it is destroyed, void for the rest of the battle. So, as you see, we start battle off. We got a 1-8-1, that's an 11, that's a sliding dash. Then we have a 2-5-8, that's 15, that's a sliding dash, and then we just have a 0. We reload the deck, and remember the 1 and 2 are gone now. So now we have an 8-1-5, that's a 14, that's a sliding dash, and we just have an 8 and a 0 to play with. So then we reload the deck, we have a 1-5-8, that's a 14, that's a sliding dash. And the 1 is consumed, we reload. Then we have a 5-8-0, guess what? A 5th fucking sliding dash. And then we'll just have an 8 and a 0 left and just be able to play with those normally. Now, I will say, sliding dash is not all that good. I built this deck just to show that I could. I'm not going to be using that deck. I'm just going to be using this. It has some more high value cards. And yeah, I'm also going to have a bunch of cures. I have my potion. I'm going to show off Fire and Blizzard. But yes, the fact that I just have Sliding Dash as an attack card, and I have already gone that fucking insane with how much I build my deck, I genuinely love the deck building aspect of this game, and I do some genuinely insane 5D chess moves. So, several worlds we can go to, and you can go to them in any order. But once you pick one, you can't change your mind. I have made the decision that, looking at the date, it's currently October 8th. I am going to leave Halloween Town for last to try and aim for it coming out on Halloween. If there's, like, delays if I'm going through the game faster. Okay, I might end up going Halloween Town early. If I'm going through the game really slow, I might say, hey, let's pause the game and do Halloween Town next. But other than that, I think I'm going to go in a chronological order. So we're going to start with Wonderland. So we're going to go Wonderland, Olympus, Agrabah, Monstro, then Halloween. Hey, somebody's coming.
I'm late, I'm dreadfully awfully late. The Queen will roast me for dinner. If I'm late for the trial, it'll be off with my head next. What do you mean off with your head? Oh, my fur and whiskers, I'll never make it. Off with his head? For such a peaceful-looking place, it sure sounds pretty dangerous.
We get the key to beginnings. Let's take a quick look at the map as soon as the title card is gone. So yeah, as you can see, every single room in this entire game, with very few exceptions, follow the same general box. Also, you see just how stupidly small these worlds actually are. Now, see there's these red things on the ground. I haven't acknowledged them yet. They're Moogle points. Moogle points are your form of currency in this game, and are only... And they aren't dropped by enemies, only interacting with certain things in the environment. What are Moogle points? Well, we'll get to that when we get to our first Moogle shop. Now, I don't actually remember what to do in this room. Because, yeah. Because it's not letting me go to the doors, so I'm guessing the room's wanting me to deal with the enemies. It's been a good while since I've played... Oh. Yeah, someone's gonna break that immediately. You know what? Let's do a symbol. And let's show another thing. So, I could do this and cast Cure. If I lay a second one on it, it'll be Cura, and I could, like, do a Goofy along with it. 3, it's a Curaga. I forget the exact thing, but I'm wanting to say that a Curaga will heal exactly 300 health. So, the approximate goal of the way I'm building Sora is, to put it simply, once he gets to, like, 300 health plus a little bit more, I'm not going to worry about upgrading his health anymore. And we have access to a new slate. Stun Impact. So, 3 cards, same type, 20 to 23. A very big warning. This does virtually no damage. I consider it to be a very bad sleight to use because of that. Okay, what the hell? Oh, there's a box here? Mushroom. Okay, I'm not quite sure if, like, there's some sort of a puzzle here, because I genuinely don't remember any sort of puzzles ever being in this game. But, yeah, I'm going to kill all of the enemies in this floor, and then I'm going to kill all the enemies in this floor, and then I'm going to be right back. I got an additional level up and am choosing to use it to increase Sora's HP. Okay, this purple flower which is here in the center, apparently I just had to attack it a number of times. And with that, I'm able to go and watch the first cutscene. So, I need to spend any green card. For the most part, my opinion is green cards are absolutely worthless. Red cards are all about, let's fight a lot of enemies. Green cards are all about, let's fight some enemies but have some buffs, like attacks stronger, magic stronger, items are stronger, etc. And blue are just useful things like save points. Now, I don't have the exact date at the top of my head, but if you're playing along, for the love of God, do not be very conservative with, I believe it's your green and blue cards. Because this game has this fun little mechanic where red cards will drop on all 13 floors of the castle, but once you get high enough, blue and green cards will stop dropping. And this game has this fun little mechanic where one of the last doors in the game is like, you need to spend 99 red, blue, and green cards. Or 99 points worth red, blue, and green cards. Gosh, it looks like some kind of get-together. What's the occasion?
This must be the trial the White Rabbit was talking about. Alice, do you understand the charges against you? Of course not. I've done nothing wrong.
Feigning ignorance, dear. You are charged with aiding the creatures called Heartless whom threaten my kingdom.
Fiddlesticks, where's the evidence?
The evidence is... I forgot! That's the evidence! Because you, Alice, are the one who stole my memory.
We can't rid the kingdom of Heartless until we get her memories back. Majesty's memories back. This is a serious crime. This is so unfair. So what if you're a queen? Don't blame me just because you can't remember things. Such insolence! You're talking to the Queen of Hearts! And to think I might have let you go if you had apologized straight away. What a brazen thief. Who's the brazen one?
Oh, Sora.
The court has reached a verdict. Off with her head! Hold it! This trial is a farce. You should investigate before you arrest innocent people. What is the meaning of this? How dare you suggest Alice didn't steal my memory? I suppose you know who the real culprit is then. Speak or it is off with all of your heads. Now, out with it. Who is the thief? I'm the thief. I forgot about this. Chad Sora. Say that again?
Gosh, really?
Of course not. What else am I supposed to say? That's real screwy, Sora. Cards! Seize them all! One of the very rare instances where the first two cutscenes in a world does actually have a fight instead of just a cutscene. Yeah, I just have a lot of high value cards, so for the most part, I'll be breaking all of their cards and they won't be breaking mine. I'm, not so knowledgeable about this game. I know it in and out, but I do know that there are things like, don't worry, you'll never see a 6 until floor 8, until floor 3, so you only need 6 and belows, but, once you get to floor 10, then everything has a minimum of 5, or, things like that. I know that there are things like that with this game, I just frankly don't know what they are. Oh, actually, I am seeing some 7s. But I do know that, some of the later bosses in the game, it's just, they straight up will use, 7s minimum.
I think there is one boss, though, that'll do like a sleight of 666. I mean, a sleight of 666 or something stupid like that. Okay, so when you kill an enemy, it'll drop experience on the ground, these red and blue things. If you don't pick them up, they will fade away. However, if you finish the battle, they will all automatically be collected. Pluto. When you have used up a ton of your cards, Pluto will appear, and he will actually randomly give you back some of your cards that were lost. Now, the thing about a potion, recharges all of your attack cards. When you use it, regardless, when you use it, it will be consumed, even if it isn't the first card in the sleight. So, because of that, may as well use it as the first card in the sleight, so that way enemies can't break it. But yeah, as you're seeing, like, with dodge roll, you can easily avoid any attack you don't break for the most part. And there we go. Not all too hard, and I will say that this combat system definitely gets more interesting when you have a wider selection of cards as well as a wider selection of sleights to use. Speaking of, Card Soldier. I don't anticipate using many, if any, enemy cards. Whew.
Wow! Where's Alice?
Looks like she escaped.
Perhaps she did, but you won't. I think we've been trapped.
Okay, that's actually a good pun. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you, Donald. That one got me to laugh. Key to guidance. So, yeah, literally just go up a room. And let's see. Let me show off a save room. Save rooms, in my opinion, are the most worthless cards in the game. So first off, it'll usually give you a bunch of interactables on the wall, which will give you some things like Moogle points. Will also give you some HP points, and you'll occasionally get some items like, hey, I got another potion card. Additionally, standing on the save points fully recharges your HP, as well as allows you to save. But here's the thing about save rooms. There's literally a save point right here that will heal you. Doing so won't, like, reset this floor or anything, so unless you, like, need to leave this minute, you can spend the, like, 2 minutes to go back to the save points. I just don't see the appeal of it. Granted, like, in some of the larger floors, yeah, it might take a while, but for the most part, it never really is a problem, especially if you kill all the enemies on your way there. Here we have an interesting room known as a premium room. So, if an enemy were to touch me before I picked up that card, it would be lost. So I'm just going to quickly kill the enemies in here.
Fire! Power! Guilty!
It actually isn't all that quickly. And as you see, that dropped a yellow premium thing. This is part of a mechanic called premium cards in the game, which will be explained as soon as I finish the combat. Because, yeah, I am wanting to show, like, some random enemy encounters, but I think if I fought literally every enemy encounter in the game, this would just be an extremely long and bloated thing, when really the only interesting thing in this game... Well... Oh, shoot. Oh, God, the legendary Joker card. I'll get to that in a moment. Premium bonus. When you pick that up, it'll show all of your cards cycling around, and if you press X on one of them, it'll become a premium card. I'm going to try and get Simba, and I did. Now my Simba 6 is a premium Simba 6. What's the difference between a regular card and a premium card? So, premium cards have a cost reduction put on them, because premium cards are objectively worse in almost all situations. Like, it actively hurts your deck. When you use a slight, the first card is consumed for the rest of the battle. Whenever you, like, just normally use a premium card, it's consumed for the rest of the battle. Now, there are two interesting things with that. The first is that if you have it as the second or third card in a slight, it won't be consumed. Or, if you're going to have a card consumed by a slight anyway, might as well have it be a premium. Yeah, if before you have access to shops, you just make all of your cures premiums, it can make the game, like, nearly impossible to win. So, yeah. I remember that there are some definite advantages to premium, but it's been long enough that I don't remember what they are. So yeah, I'll spend a Teeming Darkness, I'll spend a premium, and I'll spend the... So yeah, Random Joker fills any criteria except for key cards. If I would have done that, it would have filled the entire 15. As I said, there's that later door in the game, which costs 99 of each color. You can just use a Joker. Well, 3 Jokers. Well, Joker and 2 colors, but yeah. He's got a little crazy back there, but at least you're okay.
I don't mean to be ungrateful, but was that true what you said? Are you the thief?
What? Of course not. Why would I steal the Queen's memory?
Yeah, Sora. Only said that because he wanted to save you.
To show off! Is that right? Well, you saved me all the same. Thank you. It's the Cheshire Cats.
Feeling better after the mad dash, are we? Oh, but you're not out of the woods yet. The Queen's a stickler for justice. She won't forget until she remembers. She won't stop bouncing around till you get your memories back. Did she forget because she remembers? Did she remember that she forgot? Does it matter, I suppose? I don't know. I think we ought to just stay away from her. But Sora, what about Alice? If the Queen catches up with her again, it's off with, well, you know. Then I guess we better do something about the Queen. You should do something, but you don't have to do anything. Huh? If you can't remember something, it's like it never happened. Likewise, if something never happened, you can't remember it. Try too hard to remember something, and your memory might lie to you. Sorry, one second. Lie? That's all I'll say. The rest is for you to figure out. Bye, Cheshire Cats. But as you see, like, this really is just going through the exact same, like, thing. It's just, you know, a really weird summary of Kingdom Hearts 1. Granted, there are some elements switched out, like in Traverse Town, the whole "why don't you guys remember me" plot, and, you know, all of the exposition about, like, Ansem was removed. But, like, why can't I seem to get up here? Okay. But, like, the game is ultimately very much the same. Oh, shoot. This is the very rare unknown room. So, we were in this room. When we were done, we were ejected to this room. Because we never filled out this room on our own, it became the very rare unknown room. But yeah, just kill this. And we are able to fight the boss. Oh, wait, no, this is the key to rewards room. Got it. So yeah, we haven't... The key to rewards is a very rare drop from enemies, which I'm not going to worry about doing, but that's another completionist bonus in this game. But yeah, literally, I could just, if I wanted to save, one room away from the boss room. So, any red card, premiums suck, especially ones, and key to truth.
Gosh, what's with the sudden change of scenery?
Let's look around. How did we walk through the door? Because the way that the queen's... I don't know. Thought you'd seen the last of me, did you? Uh-oh. Game's up, scoundrels, for stealing my memory. I sentence you to... I sentence you to... I sentence... Oh. What's going on? Where am I? Huh? What in the world am I doing? Confound it, I can't remember. What's wrong with her?
Maybe someone swiped her memories again.
Sora, watch out, something's coming. And yep, the same exact boss. And what about that continuity error of where did the queen go? That's not a continuity error because it's all just memories. Yeah, as you can probably tell, memories is a very huge theme and it's just a buzzword used for a lot of this game. Let's see. He's going to use a lot of fire-based attacks, but yeah. You see, I didn't pick up Goofy fast enough, so he was lost. Cure, Aga, sure. Additionally, he has a move where he can break the table. But if we use ourselves a Mickey card, that will restore the table and knock him unconscious for a split second. No, wait, the split second unconscious was just due to the nature of getting a card broken. Oh yeah, but as you see, Simba's just gone because one time we used him. Yes, if I successfully break his card when he tries to smash the table, you'll see that it fails. But yeah. There's not really... The combat isn't all that interesting until you get access to a lot more cards and stuff. Okay. Personally, I find that just jumping off the chair is sufficient in most regards. And sometimes it's fun just to break the enemy's card just for the sake of breaking it.
Back off.
But yeah, stun impact, it does basically nothing. Did he just... Oh, I thought he broke the chair for a second. But, yep. Get ourselves a Dolan card, which he's going to break in just a second. And as you see, when you have Donald out, you're not able to recharge your cards. And same goes for summons and other friend cards. Gotta Mickey. Use the secondary charge. And because, yeah, we literally just have an unlimited amount of cures, and there's literally nothing to stop the game from just putting all of your cures in a deck besides the deck cost being too high, you can just play like stupid defensive in this game and just like never die. Now granted, a lot of bosses, later bosses, either do a lot of damage really fast or have some BS mechanics to try and prevent this, but for the most part you can kind of just continue healing with no real consequence. I wanted that Pluto card. I wanted Simba back. Oh man. Aha, I broke your card. Yeah, there's not really much to say for a lot of these bosses, especially the earlier ones that are less interesting. Because he's not even honestly breaking the table all that much. I've had him break the table way more than this before in the past. Nate Pluto, yeah, he's not going to be able to break this. What the fuck did I just say, game? I didn't even tell, did he bring out... I think he just brought out another 8. But yeah, that's one problem with summons, especially against stronger enemies, is as soon as they get a higher value, equal value, or a 0 card out, it's just broken. Card breaking is a huge part of this game, so that's one of the reasons why building your deck is so important. And I just need to hit him with, like, anything. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. And she get a card break and killed him. And I know I've spent a lot of time just ragging on this game so far, but as I've said, this is one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts games to play, mainly because it's just such a different combat system, and I truly think, like, by the end game, I think it might have the best combat system.
You there! All of you! What is the meaning of this? Where did that creature come from? How would we know? So you refuse to answer? You're hiding something! They're plotting against me! Seize them immediately! Please, your majesty, wait! It was you who commanded us to destroy that creature. Huh? Your majesty, in her prudence, didn't completely trust us at first, and so, your majesty's command, we fought them to prove ourselves. Isn't that right, Sora? We did. I mean, we did, your majesty. I told you to do that? But your majesty, don't you remember? Don't be ridiculous, I'd never forget anything. Of course I gave you the command. You did splendidly. Well, that was close. Way to improvise. I never would have thought of that. But the Cheshire Cat said, try too hard to remember and your memory might just lie to you. The Queen would never admit she forgot, so instead, she remembered something that didn't happen. She ended up fooling herself. What is it, Sora? Nothing. Well, I guess you'll be safe now.
And the Queen won't give us any more trouble. After all, we got rid of the Heartless just like she commanded.
Don't tell me you've been fooled too.
And with that, we can start climbing to leave this. And hey, actually get relevant story cutscenes. This game has one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts stories. It's just that for the most part, a lot of Kingdom Hearts worlds have very lackluster stories. Yeah, this one, like, I was going to say is the worst contender of that, but no, it's sadly not. But no, now for the interworld story.
Huh? What's the matter?
It's that creepy castle that I was talking about earlier. I know I didn't imagine it. 'Cause that was the castle where Sora had to use the Keyblade to free Kyrie's heart. Then he just disappeared, and I was so worried. How could I ever forget that?
Oh, it was when I turned into a Heartless. Wait, that happened in a castle?
You forgot that? 'Cause I remember perfectly.
Then what's it called?
That's easy, it was. Jiminy, help me. Is it in your journal?
Every word. I finished the first volume right before we got to this castle. Now then, if I can just find it. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, how could it be?
What's the matter?
Oh, my entries, they're gone. Every page is...
That's not how a book works. You can't just take memories from a book. Hey, if you're curious, when does this plotline get resolved of Jiminy's journal? Don't worry, we're done with Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's still not over yet. We're still talking about the journal. The game series never stops talking about this random plot point.
Blank!
What do we do?
How could this have happened? I'm so careful with the journals. All that hard work is gone.
The journal's blank. What's going on?
I don't think Jiminy would erase his own journal.
Once we get out of the castle, let's help Jiminy rewrite the journal.
Now let's go to floor 3 entrance. Here we're seeing some more of this mysterious girl we saw in the opening cutscene.
Something screwy. Journal pages don't just vanish.
What if it's more things?
Huh?
Goofy was telling us about another castle we'd been to, but none of us really remembers it. Do you think? Could it be that we don't remember because we're losing our memories?
Losing our memories?
Hold on. Remember what that mystery fella said? In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. It must have been our memories he was talking about losing.
So if we keep going, we'll lose more. Guess it really is Castle Oblivion.
So the higher we go, the more we'll forget. Does that mean everything and everybody will be forgotten?
Riku and Kairi too.
Do you want to go back?
Don't worry, fellers. We might forget about where we've been or what things we've seen, but we won't forget who our friends are.
I don't know.
Come on, Sora. When you turned into a Heartless, did you forget about me and Donald?
Of course I didn't.
There you go. No matter what happens, you won't forget your friends.
Oh. You're right. Thank you, Goofy.
So if there's nothing here that can make you forget about your friends, then we have nothing to be scared of. Let's go!
But when I turned into a Heartless, who was the one who took forever to notice and kept clobbering me?
How come you couldn't forget about that?
But with that, we are done with floor 2. There's no way we could ever forget our friends.
If you're still remembering the silly stuff, we'll be okay.
Next time on Kingdom Hearts ReChain of Memories, we will be more than likely going to the Olympus Coliseum, which is actually, story-wise, one of my favorite worlds in this game. It's also, story-wise, one of the only worlds I remember in this game. Because, yeah, game's got a bit of a... the story in the worlds in these games are basically just amnesia repeats. Hey, memories. Did we forget to mention memories? Memories are missing. I wonder if that's important to the overall plot, huh? Memories. I genuinely love this game. I know I'm non-stop shitting on it, but this is genuinely one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts games. And yeah, I'm glad to have you along for the ride, and I'll make sure to see you guys next time. See you guys then.